G'day, this is Simon from the Bracketeer at South OC Cars and Coffee. I'm with Todd, who has a car that every time it drives in, gets my adrenaline going. It's my kind of sounding car. I know I've said this before and it's driven through the show on the weekly video. What is it, Todd?
Yeah, she gets a lot of attention. It's a 62 Nova, fully built for the strip. It's Art Morrison chassis. It's got a 406 Dart small block in it.
Let's not give too much away. Let's have a look at it, because I thought it was a big block. This thing is so like cool. Let's swing the camera around and check it out. Todd, as I said, this is my kind of car. Bug catcher hanging through the hood, blower hanging through the hood. Some serious rubber on the back. What size tyres are they on the back?
Those are 33, 22, 5, 15s.
Yeah, that's big tyre stuff right there.
Yeah, get a look from back underneath.
And interior-wise, as simple as it gets. Some auto meter gauges, I guess they are, some pro comps, B&M shifter. What sort of transmission are you running in it?
It's a Mike's Power Glide.
Oh, two-speed, which is great, yeah. Still the best thing if you're going down the quarter mile to...
it's got trans brake and line lock on it.
Oh, excellent. So, as you said, let's have a look underneath here and have a look under the back. There's very little room under there for a diff in the middle, so seriously tubbed in the trunk. So tell me about the car. When did you buy it, and did you do all of this stuff yourself?
Yeah. So fortunately, this was my father-in-law's car, Jack O'Bannon. Jack is very famous in NHRA circles.
Okay.
They ran a championship alcohol dragster for years, and alcohol funny cars. So he had this car built by his team. Jeff Laronis built the car. Norm Grimes built the motor. So it's top shelf equipment all the way around. This is just one of Jack's hot rods.
Well, let's talk about that motor. So it's a Dart. It's not a big block. It's a small block.
Small block.
Is it an 871 blower?
871.
Yeah, blower shop blower. Absolutely.
Yep.
And
bird catcher. The unique thing about this car is we're running mechanical fuel injection.
Yeah, I saw that. So you can see the metering block at the back. So unlike electronic fuel injection, this is old school mechanical, which is. Once you get it running, it's not so bad.
It's why it's a little finicky.
Yeah.
But, Norm was able to plumb it so that he actually used a nitrous system, so I can prime it from inside the cabin.
Oh, did he really? That's a really clever idea to do that. So you still drive it on the street, which is great. It was not built for the street originally, obviously.
It was built to be a hot rod, a really fast street car. So it's licensed. It's street legal.
Do you get many looks from the police? Because it's old school, they leave you alone?
Only if they pull me over, they just want to look at the car.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, it looks so great. I mean, anybody that watches things like Street Outlaws would see, somebody like Daddy Dave's car and go, yeah, this is the same sort of car as Daddy Dave's got. Yeah. Mind you, those guys these days are running, Proline engines with. I think he's gone back to twin turbo. He was running a supercharger for a long time. Yep. But they're talking like 3,000-4,000 horsepower on those engines, which is insane. Speaking of which, what is this dynoing at?
Well, everybody's dyno is a little bit different. Yep. So Norm tends to be very conservative. On this tune, it ran 855 at 700 or 7,700 RPM.
So that's serious RPM for a small block, first of all. Yeah. Now, are we talking engine dyno or chassis dyno?
Engine dyno.
Engine dyno. Because one of the things that a lot of people don't understand is you could not put this on a dyno running big tyre on the back, because you strap it down. And then as soon as you get the revs up, the tyres swell and expand. All of a sudden you're burning rubber because the tyres got physically bigger and you don't have the room and the straps to hold it in place. So about the only way you can chassis dyno this is either change the wheels on the back, which of course changes your ultimate result, or run a hub dyno on it and then calibrate according to. Mate, this is a really, really great car. And I don't normally do this, but I'm going to ask you to jump in, if you would, to start this thing, because it's not something that, as I said, it's not something we normally do, but people have to hear this to appreciate it. Well, Todd, thank you so much for bringing that. What a great car of the week. And as our winner of car of the week, you get this complete kit, including the polishing sponge, cleaner wax, scratch remover, car wash, glass cleaner, interior detailer, and hot shine foam. you can keep this car looking good because Lord knows it doesn't need anything to keep it sounding good. Great car, mate. Thank you for bringing it out and congratulations.
Thank you, Simon.